Alone and loneliness. Alone and loneliness are different things. Being lonely is one thing, but being alone is quite another. To comprehend this, one must first distinguish between loneliness and being alone. To be alone is to be alone and not in the presence of others. But loneliness can strike at any moment and in any place. You might feel lonely in a group among friends or with relatives. Even when surrounded by loved ones, you might feel lonely. And loneliness is just an emotion of being alone. You felt you were one, and you think you will always be one. Loneliness is one of the most harmful emotions a person may experience. Loneliness may lead to anxiety or depression. Some can also lead to suicide and even rage, causing friends to suffer. Or there's some who hurt people, who hurt their friends, family, anyone they can hurt because of loneliness. Well, my question, have you ever felt being lonely? Is there a point in your life that you become lonely? Well, I think everyone have felt being lonely. Well, some people might have experienced it yet, but there will be a point in your life that loneliness will strike you. We all have these stages in life where we felt lonely, and it's normal. It's just sometimes, and some people take it too seriously or more deeply, that the loneliness makes us think more things in life, makes us think deeply in life, that every bad thing that happened makes into a big problem. When I feel lonely, I just spend my time laying in bed, doing nothing, just looking into the dark ceiling, or just closing my eye with a lot of things going on in my mind. It is the time where I have a lot of questions in life. I question my existence, why am I alone, why I feel lonely, where I have a choice not to be lonely. Why did I choose loneliness over happiness, over happiness? So the reason why I'm depressed, the reason of my procrastination, where I can do so much thing in life, but I choose to be lonely and do nothing but overthink and make myself feel bad about a lot of things. All of these are things I have thought of in this state of loneliness. These issues alone might not affect the average person, but it has changed my life. And resulted in severe changes in my personality. When the stage of my life of loneliness, you can barely receive or respond about myself. And to the person that I do, that kind of attitude, I just can't believe that I did that. Where I feel so bad about myself for doing that to them, without them doing bad to me. I'm just a bad person for that. I asked myself one time, why did I do that? What is the reason behind that? I don't know. I don't know the reason either. I just do it. Yeah. I don't hate the person. I just wanted to do that. But why? Well, because most of the time, I feel upset and not talking to them and responding to them in the way how I release my emotion. Well, I know this is not a good way to release your emotion. Releasing it to others is not good. Well, at least I've learned something from it and I will not do it again. That is what I'm saying, that you can always learn something from bad things in life. When you are in the state of loneliness, your self-esteem becomes low. You feel like you're worthless. You might think you're unintelligent, unattractive, broken, unwanted, not worthy in any aspects of life. So some people can fight back this kind of happiness, that they think they'll be lonely forever, that they can do anything to make it good. And I guess these people were depressed. If you are one of them that can fight loneliness, just look into the bright side of life. I know it's hard. If there's dark side, then there's bright side. What can the dark side do into your life? It makes your life miserable. I know, because I've been into the stage of life. I know it's easy to say, but it's hard to do, right? Like, it's easy to give advice, but it's hard to do. It's hard to apply it into your life. I know, because I've been to this kind of situation where I listen to a lot of podcasts or videos that will help me improve my life. How to fight back loneliness. I know it's hard to fight back loneliness, or there's no way to fight it back, because we can always turn bad things into good things. If we were thinking that why did this happen to me or to my life, you question God, that why me? You can give these problems to others, then why me? There's a lot of people there. Why did God give you this problem? It's just for you just to think about that. It's just for you to just think about it and just feel sad and lonely? Did God just give that for you just to feel sad? Just to feel lonely? Of course no. Because God didn't give this problem if you can pass through it. He gave this to you because He knows that you can do it. You can deal with this problem. And why did He give this to you? Because He has good plans for you. He wanted you to learn something from this. Every problem that you face right now, God didn't give you this just for you to feel hurt, but for you to learn something from this, a good lesson in life. There's this saying said, life gave you lemons because life knows you can make something sweet out of them. Thank you for listening.